Welcome back to Dead End Gaming. I'm DeadEndDragon, and today we're talking about something different. Today we're talking about some stuff I've wanted to talk about for a while, and I wanted to touch on some Mario Party stuff, and so exciting. And I've got a guest here with me. I don't know if you want to introduce yourself, or I should.
Hey, whoa. Hey, I'm ZoomZike. What's up? Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Wait, no, this is your show. I'm not supposed to be welcoming you.
I don't know. I've taken over shows. That's what I did. That's how I got this channel, really. I just took it over, so.
Yeah, dude, I infiltrated. It's all over from here.
This channel is just about infiltration. Okay. But if you know ZoomZike's done a lot of like Mario Party stuff and lots of cool stuff, so I thought it would be good to have him on when we're jumping into some Mario Party, so that'd be great.
Yeah.
And you recently tackled 8 recently, right?
Yeah, I recently streamed Mario Party 8, and before that was Mario Party DS.
Cool, yeah. One of my favorites, DS, but we're not talking about that DS game. We're going to be talking about a different DS game, the Top 100.
Oh my god. And there is a lot to talk about with this.
There's a lot to talk about. So, how we decided we're going to go about this. The games in Mario Party Top 100 were broken down a little differently and a bit one-sided in some cases. Mm-hmm. So we decided to take the best 10 that we like from each game and put it into the Top 100. Mm-hmm. So we're basically going to be talking about a lot of free-for-alls. It looked like there was 13 1v3s, 14 2v2s, 4 dual minigames, which I think is very low, 9 special minigames, and then the rest were just free-for-alls. So very interesting there. So you'll probably see basically like a couple 1v3s for each game, like a 2v2, and that's how it'll be broken down from there. So without further ado, we'll jump into Mario Party 1.
Yeah, so with Mario Party 1 here, we actually have Bombs Away, which I actually don't really complain about. I like Bombs Away.
Yeah.
Like,
Bombs Away is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have any problems with that. It's like, because it's a good survival minigame. Like, most of the times whenever I'm playing a survival minigame with friends, it's like everyone's trying to survive, everyone's having a good time, no one really, like, sits there and goes, oh man, the survival minigame, oh, this blows, It's the button mashers and all these other luck-based stuff that people have problems with, so yeah. I'm cool with it.
Though, the one thing I did have issues with, though, it's from 1. It does not have missiles firing at the island. It's just the cannonballs.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the super missile at the end that you have to watch out for. So that made me go, is there something else that could be in here instead?
Interesting. Yeah, because that version is in Mario Party 2. But yeah, what's interesting about trying to divide these two is because Mario Party 2 reuses a lot of minigames from Mario Party 1. So if we were to just say, oh, let's use the Mario Party 2 version, then that wouldn't really be fair, because, we have to use the first, Mario Party 1 version, right?
Yeah.
And the minigame does end in draws a lot of the time,
It does.
Just, yeah. Like, so that is kind of frustrating. What different minigame would you, like, substitute it for, then?
On what I've got here, I'm thinking, Now, I think I've heard you say differently, so bear with me. I was thinking either like Mario Bandstand or Keep Away.
Mario Bandstand or Keep Away. So you would actually include one of the like the co-op games then.
Yes, because I thought those were super unique, and I really actually liked the idea of having a co-op game where you can actually work together.
Like in terms of like Mario Party, like the game, the first title itself, I do have a couple problems with like the co-op minigames, but I feel like in terms of trying to choose minigames that best represent the Mario Party, I feel like it makes sense to include a co-op minigame. You know, it kind of gives Mario Party 1 its own identity, so yeah, I can see Keep Away. I can see Keep Away being one of them. Although, I personally, if I were allowed to edit Keep Away, I feel like it would have a couple more obstacles, because as it stands, it just feels like one person with the key just gets to the end, and the other 3 players are just kind of like, just running around, not really doing much. I feel like it would be interesting if maybe there was like an obstacle course that the 3 people would help the one person through, or something like that.
That'd be fun.
Just to kind of, right? Because like, every time I play Keep Away, and I'm not the one person with the key, sure, in the instance where the one person with the key drops it or whatever, or you take it from them, and like, it just feels kind of weird, because you're just kind of running around, just, not doing too much.
So would you prefer more like running of the bulb then? Because there were lots of obstacles in there, and everybody had to work together.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah, I guess I would just prefer running of the bulb instead of keep away because it feels more involved. You know, like some people get possessed, you try to punch them. Although me personally, I would make the scrolling for running of the bulb go a little faster because it's a little too slow for my liking. You know,
It's a little slow.
Just a little slow. Like if all the 4 players are doing what they're supposed to, like you'll rarely lose. You know, it's like it's not. I would just increase the speed a little bit so the difficulty's just a tiny bit more. So I'd replace Bombs Away with that, or at least the first version of it.
Yeah. The other thing they could do is like update Bombs Away. Instead, they could do like a quick update or something on Bombs Away like that. But I don't know how you could update it enough to make it end in less straws.
Yeah, like you mean like update it with? I was thinking maybe. So, wow. What would you call those little explosive devices that float on the top of an ocean? Like on the top of an ocean? Do you know what those are called?
Like mines or something? Like
yeah,
mines?
some mines. Can you imagine that some mines would like kind of float towards the island, like from the sides, right? So it's not the ship in the background, but like these mines might float from the right side, you know, and then when it hits the island, it like blows it up, right? So then it turns there. So not only would you have to focus on something coming from overhead, also these like mines kind of silently come towards the island that you also have to make sure that you avoid as well when the island turns. Like maybe it wouldn't, like maybe if you're on the edge it'll like get you, but I was thinking more like it just comes out of nowhere and then like all of a sudden the island's turning. I feel like that would be an interesting way to spice up that minigame.
That would be a good way to spice it up. I think you could also make it so that would blow off parts of the island or something, make it a little smaller. It doesn't have to be too much, just a little bit.
Yeah, that too. I could totally see that. So I think that like that's how you could like change Bombs Away. And I also think including running the bulb is good. But one of the main ones that I was confused why it wasn't included was Hot Rope Jump. Like
okay, yeah, I was really confused about that. Like Hot Rope Jump should have been included.
yeah, like and it is in Mario Party 2 where they changed it to kind of survival, and in Mario Party 1 it's like, you know, you get up to a certain number or whatever. So I guess I can save that for like Mario Party 2's, but Mario Party 2 tends to, at least I think, has a better minigame layout. But
yeah.
For sure.
But man, it should have, if not, we'll get to Mario Party 2, I guess I should say, but I feel like at least it should have been included from 1, because 1 was really, man.
Yeah.
It just felt like some of these games are lacking, but I guess we'll be getting into those.
Yeah. Okay, so, are you okay with Desert Dash? What do you think about Desert Dash?
Desert Dash, I was kind of okay with, because I don't really mind Desert Dash, but I don't think it's very exciting. So I feel like something else, like, again, it needs something more.
Yeah, dude, it's like it does, and I think again, Mario Party 2 I almost feel like fusing them together, honestly, because it's like Mario Party 1 and 2, they just have so many minigames in common. It's almost difficult, you know, to like think of replacements.
Right.
But man, it's like the only other replacement I could see for Desert Dash, because it's just not, like... When I think of minigames, I think of fun, you know? And whenever Desert Dash comes on, it's not like, oh yay, Desert Dash. It's like, okay, you know, I guess we'll play it.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yeah, right? It's like, I guess the one I would replace it with is Bomb Skip Ball, you know?
Bomb Skip Ball, okay.
I would probably replace Desert Dash with Bomb Skip Ball, because when I see Bomb Skip Ball, it's like, it feels like a 2v2. It's like, okay, now we're going to go up against each other. Now, you know, people are actually going to like steal from each other and do stuff. Desert Dash is just like this very simple race where you don't really interact with each other. So at least with Bobsled Run, you actually push into each other and you can do stuff. But no, I'd replace it with Bomb Skip Ball.
See, that's what I was thinking. I'd like Bobsled Run. I thought that was a pretty good one itself to include. Bomb Skip Ball, I've had a hard time with itself, because usually if you just start with a bomb, you can just jump over your opponent and then you're already there, you're done.
For sure. How would you nerf the person with the bomb then? Like, is there any kind of change that you would do to it to make it, you know, better?
Oh, good question. I guess
Well, first of all, I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good.
Wouldn't you say that would be better to just no one starts with a bomb? They just, you know, you have to fight for it first.
That makes more sense. Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense, because isn't that what you're supposed to do in like basketball? I don't know sports, but
well, yeah, because like there's only one net here, and someone starts with a bomb, and I'm like, well, that's kind of unfair.
Yeah,
you know, it's like that doesn't really make much sense. So there should be a net, you know, quote unquote, on because it's not really a net. It's like Bowser's mouth. He's like, okay, you know,
right.
But there should be Bowser on both sides. and you know, the bomb starting in the middle, and then you know, that's how you just play the basketball game like there. I don't know why they decided to do this half-court approach. Maybe so the minigame would end sooner. I'm not sure.
I think because it'd just be too close to just being actual basketball, and it's just like, maybe it was the limitations at the time.
It's like, nah, it's bomb. Bombs in here.
I guess maybe you could do the same thing as we talked about earlier, is throwing more obstacles in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can throw like obstacles in or whatever. Like that could spice things up, I imagine.
Make it so you could jump over it, or like, but you can't jump over it yourself, but you can pass the obstacles to your partner or something. That'd be interesting.
I just don't want someone starting with a bomb.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the big part.
Yeah. But what about facelift? Do you like facelift?
Ooh, Faceless, I love. I feel like that is a classic for knowing Mario parties.
it is a classic. It's a very recognizable one.
It is, but I think in here, let me check real quick, but I don't think they do different faces like from Mario Party 2 did. I thought, yeah, it doesn't look like they do.
I think they just use Bowser.
Yeah. Check it out, and that's what they're doing. It's just Bowser, and I'm like, but why?
Yeah.
Not that Bowser's bad. Bowser is the classic that I can think of when I think of Mario Party. I'm like, yes, facelift. But I kind of did like it in Mario Party 2 to make it a little bit more technical, and that you can have different faces. It was harder to remember who would go where, because with Bowser's face, I just drag out to the ends.
I would say facelift for Mario Party 2 in that case. And in Mario Party 1 here, I would replace it with maybe like a Hot Bomb or something.
Hot Bomb?
Yeah, maybe a Hot Bomb. Because it's like, does Mario Party 2 even have...
No, I don't think they did.
No, they didn't include Hot Bomb. That's crazy. Okay,
No.
yeah. In that case, I would replace Mario Party 1's facelift that they had here with Mario Party 1's Hot Bomb, because I find that one pretty fun. So.
Oh, wow. All right, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I could totally see that. Because, like the idea of holding onto this Babam, and there's a little strat that I figured out where you can, like, listen really closely to the Babam, and when it makes a certain noise, you can throw it and blow someone up. If someone doesn't like that, and they're like, okay, well, that minigame's kind of broken because someone could just hold on to it and then get someone out immediately, then whatever, just make it so it doesn't make that noise and there's no indication. You just throw it around and everyone's freaking out, so I take that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so we said we'd be breaking these down into like 10 so far of our favorites, but we've got 2 1v3s to talk about, and really only 1, maybe 2 slots we can give them. So what do you think about Piranha's Pursuit and Tug of War?
Ooh. I don't know if I like either of them, man. The 1v3s in Mario Party 1, man, they just, that's not it. It's like... I'll just like list them right here. So we got Bash and Cash, and that's like one of my least favorite minigames ever. Honestly, I'm almost considering putting it in here just because of how bad it is. Like,
it's so bad it's good kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like I've bashed on it so much, you know. Oh, funny enough, Bash and Cash, but I've bashed on it so much. It's like I've almost grown an attachment to it. It's a very weird relationship. And then Bowl Over Mario Party 1, it's just the 3 people can't do much.
Yeah. I mean, even if you did get coins, if they treated it like it was from 2 and you got coins for surviving, like that's still, it wasn't there. It was so limited.
It was, man. Maybe Tightrope Treachery.
Oh,
maybe.
Don't go there, because that's so easy if you're the one, right? Like you're getting shot out, and it's
sometimes
just...
like I mean I've said that before. It's just like I'm sure that with an updated version of it, like, it could be something. I don't know, man. Like, it just...
How about Coin Block Bash? Because that's kind of an interesting 1v3 itself.
Yeah, for sure. I was going to think of that one where someone starts with a hammer. But, yeah, someone starts with a hammer, but the 3 players, they share the amount of coins that they get, right? And I would also make it so the one person with the hammer maybe doesn't make it so they get stolen from. Because, like... so make it a true 1v3 minigame, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's fair, because I did like it as kind of a free-for-all, sort of, but that would make sense. That does make sense. I'd also think make it easier for the person with the hammer to move around, because I've hated having that dang hammer. Like, as soon as I get it, I'm like, someone else want this? Please take this from me, because I hit the block, and then everybody else moves faster than I can to get to the coins. Yeah,
it can be kind of annoying. So yeah, I would buff them so the hammer isn't taken from the person. I would also make it so they were a little bit faster, because it's a 3v1 and 3 people, because I believe in Mario Party 1 1v3 minigames, for almost everyone, if not everyone, you don't really get the same amount of coins.
Yeah.
Some of them you do, of course, but some of them you don't. Like in Bash and Cash, of course, the coins that you get are the coins you get, you know.
Right.
So yeah, I think Coin Block Bash is a good one there.
That'd be a pretty good one. What about Tug of War? Do you want to keep that one in? Keep
Tug of War.
Get
man,
everybody
I mean,
breaking their little circle pads.
Oh, circle pads. Why? You know, it's like, you know, honestly, the circle pad, like, you can kind of put your finger on it, just kind of you know, in a circle. But like, man, it's like, it's like, should we include a control stick minigame? It's like, Mario Party 1 was almost defined by its control stick minigames, you know, just going in a circle. I almost feel bad not including one of them, you know?
Right.
Like,
but I feel like that might just break everybody's circle pads.
Right? It's like, if there was, man, like, okay, I'm kind of at a crossroads here. If I have to include one, I guess that's the one I would, because it looks kind of funny with the Bowser suit and everything.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair for the Bowser suit, right?
Yeah, and if I didn't have to, then I guess some kind of modified version of Tightrope Treachery where it's actually good or something, dude. I don't know, man. Like,
okay, that's fair.
Like, Coin Shower Flower just isn't fun to me.
No.
You're the three people, it's
there's not much you can do.
Yeah, Mario Party 1's crank game is just...
even if you do share coins in Coin Shower Flower, it's not like, okay, everybody just take their corners. Hope something falls down.
Although I do think it's cute how in Piranha's Pursuit for the top 100, they made it so instead of Piranha Plant, it's PD Piranha.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate how they kind of made a character out of that, so I like that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Man, the 1v3s, those are brutal though, dude. Oh
they are.
Shy Guy says, though, I am very glad they include that. Shy Guy says is a classic. It is definitely one that deserves to be there, and I'm pretty happy it's there.
Well, no, I agree.
I was about to say, you didn't like Shy Guy Says?
No, I had so many times where my roommate and I would go head to head, and Shy Guy Says, like, we'd be playing Mario Party, kind of half paying attention and stuff, and then Shy Guy Says comes up on the screen. We're like, oh, nope, put down whatever else we're doing and be like, nope, we're focused. This is Shy Guy Says.
Yeah, for sure. No, Shy Guy Says is pretty awesome. Like, I just love the concept of it. Like, although I would, like, again, modify this one to make it similar to Mario Party 2 in that the little Lakitu thing, maybe in this case you would have like a fish in the background because like this is the sea, right?
Right.
So maybe have a fish in the background, just kind of or a fast blooper or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
you
Some
could
kind
switch
of
it
indication. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that would help out a lot because I feel like that's way more fair. Because oh my gosh, in this one it got a little brutal playing through some of them.
Oh yeah. I'm curious. Should we include single-player minigames?
I was gonna ask because we do have some special minigames to fill up. I feel like it'd be fair if we at least included one of them.
Okay.
But
so how many minigames are we up to with Mario Party 1, though?
We're up to 5, so we're halfway through Mario Party 1. But there is a special minigame in there to talk about too instead. I just happened to see that's an unlockable one, the Bumper Ball Maze.
I actually have not done the Bumper Ball Maze, funny enough. It looks pretty straightforward, though, where it's like you just, you're on the bumper ball and you kind of just take the physics of it and you go throughout this. You have to make sure you're careful to not fall off and everything.
That's basically it, but it's a little tricky since you're on the ball. You have the momentum already following you. Kind of like if you think, I guess it would be like Super Mario Galaxy, I think it was kind of like.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. And those courses are so infamous, like the music and everything, too.
Right?
It looks pretty straightforward from what I see. So, would you include that?
I want to say no because I'm like, there's so many other things to do with that. But looking at the single player minigames, I'm like, I don't think there's just enough interest with the single player minigames to include one of them as considered to be like a special minigame or something. Because it's not like there's a single player minigame in any of the other games that we can include. So
yeah, it's like there's some bonus minigames every now and then, but yeah, I'm not really seeing any of these where I'm like, man, someone would love to just choose this minigame just to play it.
We could go back to pedal power and get some more break that circle pad even more.
Dude. I mean, look, we can make the most cursed like Mario Party Top 100 ever, but that's I feel like that's another topic for another day.
That's a different one. That's for a different day.
Like, I could totally imagine just picking the absolute worst. Just make the worst, most unsellable, most unmarketable Mario Party Top 100 ever.
That would be amazing. Not even Top 100, because we could talk about boards, too. Oh, my gosh. We could get into that. But again, like I said,
there's so much to talk about there. Like,
We could include Bumper Ball Maze. It'd be considered a classic secret because not too many people play it. Even people who have played a lot of Mario Party don't know about it, and some people.
I think that's an interesting inclusion because if we include Bumper Ball Maze here, then I'm cool with having bumper balls from Mario Party 2 later on.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
I personally like Crazy Cutter, and that wasn't included in the top 100. I'm actually cool with it, although I would change the different kinds of shapes that we would be making.
Yeah.
I'm
what
not
would
sure,
you change it to? Would you change it to like basic shapes or like a fire flower? or
maybe the hardest. I think the hardest face would be like Bowser or something like that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So,
like an expert mode.
So you know like you know the Bowser like silhouette in Mario 64 when you die or something like that. You know, I feel like it would be an interesting callback, and I also feel like it would be kind of a fun outline to do. It would probably be the hardest outline, you know, that you would have to do, right? But
yeah,
I imagine it'd be pretty fun.
That'd be pretty solid, right there.
Yeah. So I'd include that.
Because I was kind of thinking about Crazy Cutters, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, I don't know. But hearing from someone else, I'm like, okay, well, if you liked it, that was one of my top ones. As I'm looking at this,
I'm trying to think, like, what other choices do we have here? Like, what other mini games here? Like,
apparently we don't like Mario Party 1. Although, what?
No, but that's the thing. I actually like some of these mini games. I just think Mario Party 2 does a lot of these ones better. You know?
Okay,
so
that's
why
fair.
I'm
That's
struggling.
fair.
Yeah, because I'm like, again, like with Facelift, for example, I'm like, oh, I like Facelift, but Mario Party 2 does it better. Or I was about to say Platform Peril, but I'm like, oh, wait, Mario Party 2, you know, does it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Maybe...
Well, we don't have one on there. Since they didn't include so many, we could say Hot Rope Jump on there. Because we did talk about that.
Maybe, but everyone trying to get to 20 or something, that just isn't as fun to me as just doing a survival game.
I mean, you could just turn it into a survival game. Just keep jumping until one of you goes out. But then that's pressing
just be Mario Party 2's Hot Rope Jump, though?
Okay, fair, yeah.
Yeah, because like...
Well, I thought in that one you had to get to 40.
No. In Mario Party 2's Hot Rope Jump, you have to just do them. Like it's a survival minigame basically, where the last one standing wins. But in this one, in Mario Party 1's, it's 4 players, and if one of them can't reach the 20, then you know they lose coins and no one gets anything.
Okay, yeah.
So,
well, that's oh, geez,
much,
yeah. Now that is bringing
lamer.
back memories. Oh, why?
It's much lamer, yeah. So that's why I'm like, oh, Mario Party 2's one's a lot better. So.
Again, playing in college with roommates and going, oh, why? Because we both made it to 20.
Yeah.
And the computer.
It's so that kind of sucks. Maybe include something like I guess Hammer Drop. I guess you could throw Hammer Drop in there.
Yeah, because that's a coin mini game. Coin mini games are pretty good. Hammer Drop was something different.
Throw a coin one. I mean, like Grab Bag is kind of funny, you know. Like I'm thinking of a different one for Mario Party 2 though.
Oh yeah, that one, because that's a bit more based on just where everybody's at evenly instead of just let's all steal from one person because they have money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Musical Mushroom I thought was a fun idea, but there's not too many obstacles in the way.
I feel like if you had to jump onto that blue mushroom first, but if you can just jump straight onto that red mushroom, it's just you know.
Yeah.
I've always liked Box Mountain Mayhem. Because that's just always interesting. And seeing everybody's techniques with it and how you can go about it. You can go, like, knocking your opponents away and hitting the boxes. You can be going for kicks. You can jump on top, get in the back corner, and just ground pound and work from the back. Like...
Yeah. I'm okay with throwing that one in there. I think that one's pretty cool.
I wanted to include like Mario Bandstand or something just because it's unique, but they'd have to do something with it, or like at least make the conductor more.
I'm okay
something.
with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, like maybe make it faster for the conductor. They have to do a couple more notes because the conductor is the easiest part, at least you know from what I've seen. The conductor tends to win that. So sometimes someone will get thrown off. They're like, wait, I didn't know it was going to go that direction. But if someone's played this minigame enough to know how everything works, the conductor will more often than not win.
Yeah, or
so
just throw out the conductor completely and just put another instrument in, have a Toad orchestrating.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm cool throwing that one in there.
All right, well there's our 10. I guess we can read them off here real quick. So we've got our 1v3 is Bumper Ball. Oh wait, that's not right. Bumper Ball Maze. Bumper Ball Maze is our special one.
My favorite 1v3 minigame, Bumper Ball Maze.
It's a maze where you go through and everybody tries to bump you off, and you're just trying to make it through this maze, and no one can fit on
it
here.
It just feels like it's kind of like tightrope treachery, where yeah, I got you there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so our special is Bumper Ball Maze. We've got our 1v3 as Piranha's Pursuit. 2v2 is Bumpskit Ball, and we've got our free for all games, of course. I guess I'll just leave it there because I'll put them on screen or something. And those are our top 10 picks from Mario Party 1. Did you agree with our choices, or do you have some other favorites to include? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out ZoomZike and all the cool content he creates over there. There's a lot of cool stuff there. If you liked the episode, let us know by hitting those like and subscribe buttons to let us know that you want to see more. And with that, we'll see you all next time!